Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wally Ray Podcast. My name is Ray.
I'm Wally.
And this is the Wally Ray Show. Welcome. Do you have a booger?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't have a booger. So today we're going to talk about Real Monsters, which is a little show that I started as a side project about serial killers.
So why did you start this show?
Oh, I'm getting interviewed right now.
Yeah, you're the one.
All right, the reason why I started the show is because I'm intrigued by serial killers.
Yeah, Raymond watches so many.
What
do you call those shows? Crime
shows. I would say crime shows
all the
and
time.
Stuff. But the thing is that like I've always had a fascination about it. Like I majored in criminal justice. I actually studied this stuff. So it's like the reason why I like it personally is because like what I want to know what would make a person take someone else's life. Not only that, go on a spree and kill multiple people and like have the ability to like shut off their emotions and sympathy and empathy, everything. And they're sociopaths. Like what?
Yeah, like they never feel bad. Like
what makes a person like that tick? And that's what I'm interested in. And that is what I basically cover in the show. And I started the show. The first one was about Mitchell Blair.
How did you find Mitchell Blair? Like,
I heard about her case before, but I noticed that there wasn't really any videos covering her case in depth, which is part of the reason why I made the video. And I thought, like, when I first heard her story, it was so disgusting to me. Like, as I was reading her story, I felt a pit in my stomach because I felt for her kids who she killed. And I'm like, this has to be told. The story of these kids has to be like. I felt like the story that was told wasn't doing the kids justice.
So do you want to talk about that, like about the story?
No, you can watch it. It's on the same channel. It's called Real Monsters. And I have another episode coming out.
You also have the other second one. The name.
Israel Keys.
Yeah.
Israel Keys is Israel Keys is the second episode. He is one of the most prolific serial killers that ever lived in the history of the United States. And he robbed banks. He raped women. He was charged with arson, murder.
What are you going to talk about next?
Yeah, the next one that I'm going to talk about is about a case about this guy who was in jail his whole life. And this guy's like insane. I don't want to give out too many details right now because it might come out before this podcast, but and I like to keep it a secret.
Spoiler.
I like just to keep it a secret because I just like to keep things under wraps until it comes out.
Congratulate you. You have over 7,000 views.
Yeah, I didn't think that the first episode was gonna. When I first uploaded the episode, I'm like, it's just a little thing. I didn't think much of it. Then like one day I look at it, I get 1,000 views. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
Like the first month didn't have any momentum. Then like the second month, out of nowhere.
Yeah, the views just started going up. And then like now it's at 7,000 views, which it might not seem like much, but it is to me.
For us, that's a lot.
It's to me because this kind of stuff doesn't happen to me at least. So it's like bizarre and I think it has a lot to do with the YouTube algorithms, which is part of the reason why. But whatever the case may be, it's pretty dope, and that really encouraged me to keep moving forward with the show. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much what I'm working on. Oh, and I also have a couple other things that I'm working on. I'm thinking about starting this other side project about aliens, because there's been an increase in UFO sightings, and there's been videos released by the government of UFOs. Wait.
By the government.
Because, so you know where it's coming from. It's not coming from some crazy guy in his backyard with a camera. This is from the government that they released videos from the U.S. Air Force of UFOs. I'm just covering topics that I like, and this is the kind of stuff I like.
Well, I want to cover some topics too.
Okay.
So you got your thing going. I got my thing going too, which I had no momentum going.
What do you think about the credit?
Yeah, I want to continue the finances. Like, I want to talk about credit. Talk about how to build credit, how to maintain good credit, how to be able to get that car with that low interest rate. Like, I want to talk about those things. because it's not talked about. And
let me ask you a question, because you asked me, what got you into finance?
I think, man, since I was little, like, just the struggle. Like, I always knew that I never want to put myself in that situation growing up. And credit was like, I needed to learn about credit.
Did you ever think that, like, growing up, that you would, like, how did you hone your skills into budgeting and finance? Like, how'd you get into that?
Well, since I started working at the bank at 18, I've learned, like, so many people's mistakes. Not just, like, in my family, but, like, in...
Like, clients.
Clients. Yeah. Like, clients have done, like, even worse things. And I just realized, okay, hey, if I try this will be better. Maybe if I do this with credit. Like, little things like that I've learned and kind of, and also, like, I studied finance. Like, so...
I say do it, man. You got, like, the resources here. You got resources.
Yeah, I
so it's whatever you want.
And I want to do some cooking.
But, yeah, that'd be dope.
So many people
yeah,
have asked.
Our cooking isn't the best, but
my cooking isn't the best. Raymond could cook. I
decent.
Cook.
I get by. It's not
I can't. Like,
I'm
not
like Gordon Ramsay.
Pots and pans. I don't know how long I should cook the garlic. I don't know those stuff. So I don't know, but people found that hilarious.
Yeah, like, it's like magic when Wally's in the kitchen.
So now that I'm gonna do, like, start a meal prep for the next 6 weeks, I'll probably.
That'd be dope. I want to do that. Just record a cooking video.
It'll be funny. It'll be really funny. So
you're gonna burn the house down.
We almost did the other day.
Yeah, we literally almost burned the house down. I put something in the oven. I preheated the oven.
And I left something in
There's
the
pots
oven.
and pans in the oven, and the house almost burned down.
Yeah,
or the apartment almost burned down.
It was crazy. Well, we survived. We're here.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much the latest in the Wally Ray channel, actually, we should call it, because now it's going to branch off to different things. So, yeah, look out for your stuff that's going to be coming out. And I'm super excited for what's to come. This episode is pretty much just an update of what's to come for the channel, which is a bunch of stuff, and which is partly the reason why we haven't been keeping up with the podcast. We've been so busy with outside stuff that
like now we're kind of like settling into our new schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you excited?
Absolutely. Like, do like an edit. Do it again.
But I'm doing it with my left.
Okay. So thank you for watching this episode of the Wally Ray Podcast. Subscribe for more content, and look out for our social media stuff, and all that stuff is in the description. Thank you for watching again.